everyone. So I am all set up. I actually think I'm a little bit early. So I'm 2 minutes early. So I will talk to you. I think I'm actually all set up. I have tons of lights. Let's make sure. Yes. So one thing I will say is the live workouts are doing really well on the channel. And what I think I'm going to do is after the challenge, I'm probably going to go live a lot more. I mean, not a lot of people are tuning in while I'm doing it, but people are really watching them. And with YouTube, I can see people are watching them all the way through. So I guess you guys like me live, and I'm happy, it's easier for me to go live than it is to edit videos. I mean, I'm a one person. I also wanted to say we're way more than halfway through the challenge. So give yourself a pat on the back. And something else just to keep in mind, and I don't want it to be too depressing, but I mean, we're in kind of, uncharted waters. It's a little crazy depending on where you are in the world. The USA on numbers and stuff isn't that crazy, but we're actually more than halfway through it. And, I'm definitely gonna get a vaccine when I can, but with all of the vaccines really being this widespread, we're more than halfway there. And with that being said, it might be a little bit harder for you right now to take on this challenge. So if you've made it to day 16, give yourself a pat on the back. And it's just because the pandemic is just traumatic on your brain. And I just want you to keep that in mind, that sticking to a challenge like this might be a little harder than usual, but it is one of those things that, because you can't go to movies and shows and concerts and stuff like that, things that you really enjoy, exercise is one of the things that if you do it, you will release some feel-good chemicals into your system. So give yourself a pat on the back, and also don't beat yourself up if you aren't doing every day. Today, we are doing a no equipment total body Pilates. I have my cheat sheet here. You guys probably know I always have a cheat sheet. Sometimes if you actually watch my videos, you probably see me staring off into space. I'm staring at my cheat sheet. So actually everything always is planned out. And if you ever want me to do something, just ask me. I will actually program the workouts. A lot of times I just sit around like, what do they want? What do they want? What should I do for them? And I kind of go by what you guys are watching. So, but if you have something that you want me to do, I would love to do it for you. So you have to let me know. With that being said, let me switch the playlist around. That's exactly 12:30. So let's put the other playlist, and I made this brand new playlist. I have brand new music for you. Yeah, just days of 16. And we will start standing today. Make sure you have your water. I'm going to grab a sip of mine. Perfect. I'm actually going to angle you a little bit better. Awesome, perfect. I just want the camera straight on. Start with your feet really, really open. I'm preempting that's going to be in the way. And we're going to do some arm circles. Reach up and around. A few more like that. You stay there. This is the whole thing about live. I have to kind of adjust things. There. Bring it out a little closer. Nice deep breaths. Now, other direction. I'll give you the side view. Notice how tall I am. My feet are really reaching into the floor. Behind the scenes, this is all pulling up. The top of my head is reaching up for the ceiling. Awesome. Now, right from here, let's just keep the arms at our sides. I haven't done these in a while. We're going to turn up. I'm going to come a little closer so you can see. Up. Turn. Up. Right? You can just be staying still. Right? Inhale. Exhale. Rotate in. Out. And then you can actually go into a little Michael Jackson. You might not remember, but he was like, I can't do those high notes. Right, twist, up, breathe. Just two more. One more. Now we're going to go right into our windmill. So keep this X position, twist, up. twist, up. My legs are pretty straight. My weight is equal on my toes and my heels. Twist, up, twist, up. Breathe. You can always bend your knees or reach the outside of your thigh instead of reaching to the ankle. A few more. Now, I'm going to hold. From here, I'm going to bring my hand to my thighs, and I'm going to side view for these. You can stay where you're at. Now, flat back, around. Flat. If you're flexible, your hands can be here. It'll shorten my range of motion, but you can really stay here. Now, make sure your weight is equal between your toes and your heels. That feels so good on my thighs. Exhale. One more. Really round, and I'm going to roll all the way up. So I'm going to keep that really wide stance. Awesome. I did a smart thing today, and I wore contrasting socks to the floor because you're going to really need to pay attention to my feet. You're going to keep your feet really wide. I mean, really wide. You should feel your hips need to stretch. From there, I'm going to turn my toes out. Right, so my toes are turned out. I'm in this plie position, and I'm going to plie down. I just need a sip of water. They blast the heat in my place. So since I'm filming this live and it's February 16th, the whole country is in this kind of cold wave. It's freaky. I'm seeing pictures from like Texas where it's snowing. So shout out to you if you're in Texas. We're going to heat up a little faster, right? Down and up. Breathe. Up. I'm pushing my toes into the floor. My knees go right over my third toe. And up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Give me 4 more like this. 3, 2. We're going to hold it. Arms out, east-west, little pulses. Down and up. My toes and my heels are all down. Right? I really feel this in my hips and my thighs. The crown of my head's up, right? I don't know if you see that. If I was looking at your side, if you're looking at my side, you see this is really, really stacked. 2, hold. Now watch my feet. Raise one heel, lower. Raise the other heel, lower. And I'm going to try my hardest to keep my hips really still, so I shouldn't be wiggling too much. Lift. Now I'm going to add the arms. Lift the heel and the hand. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Breathe. Try to keep my torso really still. Take it up, take it down. Switch. Down. Lift, lower. Give me 4 more. 3, 2, right, we're gonna pulse it. Hold it up, pulse down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Everything's really still except for the pulsing, right? Everything else stayed aligned. Give me 8 more. And I really feel these. The other foot, all 5 toes are really pressing down, that knees over the third toe. 2, pause, switch it. Heel and hand up, now pulse. We did 2 rounds of 8. Breathe. Abs are in, knees are out. Spine is tall. Give me 8 more. 3, 2, hold. Can you take both up and hold? Take the hands behind the nape of the neck if you can. You can bring the hands to your thighs or drop the heels if you need to. Breathe. Exhale. Hands back out. Hands forward. Try to keep the heels high. Take your hands to the floor. Pulse right here. Down and up. 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 Give me 8 more. Deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, drop the heels. Big stretch here. You can fold into it, grab the ankles or the thighs if that feels better than the floor. Send your weight equally, right? So it's really, a lot of people are going to want to do that. You're going to want to send your hips back. It's going to feel great. But I want you to keep them between your toes and your heels. After class, you can do that, I promise. It's just really, that's the alignment, guys. That's better alignment. So we're not pushing into our hamstring attachments. Now go ahead and heel toe your feet in. I'm going to grab water as we come up. And I'm going to come to one side of my mat. Actually, you're light. Parallel your feet now. I'll do these in first. So parallel feet. We're gonna do some squats. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a 360 view because plies, you were here, right? With the spine super tall. But I mean the natural curve, I'm not super crazy, like it's not ballet class where I'm gonna force you to be super, super straight spine. If you did ballet, I was thrown out of it when I was like 6. Not that I did a lot of ballet, but if you did ballet, they kind of want you in a very, very straight spine. Very classical Pilates, they wanted us a very, very straight spine. They loved me, as you can imagine. Very curved back. So from there, we're gonna go into our squats, which are going to take us, instead of being here, this is where squats, you're gonna start to come forward a little bit. So let's do a few squats. Right, squats, you're bending at the knee, ankle, and the hip. So after plies, it's gonna feel a little different. And it's just working the middle of the leg. A little different. We're gonna do more butt too. I'm gonna face you because I need the width of my mat. Right, so we're gonna come up, down, up, squat, lift, not super fast. I mean, if you want to go super fast, but I want really good form. Right, so I'm trying to keep as much of my spine. You're gonna lean a little bit, but I'm trying to stay as tall as I can as I keep that leg out. The higher you take that leg, the harder it's going to get. So work at your own pace. You can always hold on to like a chair or a bar or a table, stool, countertop. Make sure it's sturdy. Now we're going to hold it. Come up, pulse it, pulse, pulse. 8 more. 4, 3, 2, hold it out. Now bend that knee. Bend. Bend. Keep your spine tall, keep your abs in. Down and up. 2, 1. So come on over to the other side. Come up first. Start to take that leg out and down. Out and down. So this leg totally straight is fine. A little bent is okay too. Play around with it. Don't hyper extend it. 8 more. And you might feel it more in the stabilizing leg. Stay really tall. 4 more. Now, right from there, we're going to keep that leg out and we're going to pulse on the bottom leg. Down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right from there, come down into the squat. Come on up. A few more leg kicks. Give me 6 more. Breathing. Now hold it. Pulse down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to come all the way up. And now we're going to go up to that side and up. Deep breath. Reach your hands up to the ceiling. Drop your chin to your chest. And then go ahead and roll your spine all the way down. We're going to go into our plank walkout. So bend your knees and until your hands touch the floor. You're going to walk out to your plank. I've done these plenty of times on my channel. If you can't be on your hands like this, you can always just hold an elbow plank instead of doing the walkout. Now, I always go into this hand. So I started with my hand that's close, that's far away from you. So now I'm going to do the hand that's close to you to lead. And then take it back. Right, and now I'll go back to the hand that's far away. So I'm just alternating the hands, so I'm not favoring one side. And I both times. Right, I come in with it and I go out with it. And then I'll come in. And I'm going to go out with it one more time. And today I'm going to drop to my knees. You can take a high plank if you want. I'm going to actually widen my hands. That feels better for push-ups for me. I'm really going to hug my belly muscles into my spine. And I'm going to bend my elbows, stretch. Push-ups. 3 more. You can be in the high one. 2, 1. Awesome. So I'm going to pull you in a little bit. Stay there. Sorry. I'm going to drop you down a little bit. Right. Okay. So we're going to stay on our bellies. Drop you down a little. There we go. I want you to see that. I'll pull it back up and come into a standing. But I kind of want you there. And you know what? So you can put like a block down if you need to. But we're going to do some extension work. And this stuff is really kind of important because we are spending a super amount of time in front of devices, black mirrors, if you will. So I'm going to do this, but you could easily grab a pillow, grab a block, and you really don't have to use anything. It's kind of a block for me is a little too big, but everybody's a little different. Things don't feel good. This actually feels nice, but I want you to take your arms out to the sides and then lift. I have my palms down and lower, right? So I'm going to come up because I feel like I'm really muffled, but you kind of keep your head down because I don't want to talk into the floor. But what I want to see on you is this thing really open, right? The shoulders are really, really off of my ears. And you really want to feel this in your upper back, if that makes sense. Yeah, that was a good view to do. Lift. Lower. And I'm really working hard to keep my hand at one angle. Again, I'm coming up so you can hear me, so I'm not talking into a mat, but you should keep your head down. And I'm just doing one side just to kind of illustrate. And notice that my palm stays flat. Now we're going to add on. So you can come up and look at this for a second. We're going to lift, sweep, back out, down, and I rotate in there. Hopefully you saw that, right? Lift, rotate, they face my body. They come in, out, untwist, down. Right, up, rotate back, out, rotate down, right, up and twist, back, out, down, up, sweep back, untwist and down, lift, and I feel like the whole upper back and arms, lift. So my abs are tight, my legs they're not really doing anything, they're just kind of there. My hips are definitely working to stabilize, but they're not like really like on fire, I'm just keeping them down, I'm a little crooked. That's the nice thing about being wet. I can just see how crooked my body is. Now hold it. Right, I'm going to make this. I'm going to left, lower, left. And now we'll get into the lower back a little bit lower. Left. All right, so this is all great stuff for posture. A few more. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. And under my shoulders. And back. Awesome. So I'm going to get this out of the way. And I am going to take you up a little bit. That's a little ridiculous. That's good. And we're going to go onto our side. So let's take our head that way. And let's take our elbow down. So you guys know I love this position. I think I've done it about in half the videos. And it's a great one if you're working out at home. So elbow is right underneath shoulder, and is out. You're probably getting used to it. And let's just do a few little laps, right? Either elbow plank, vertical bridge. And it's going to work the arm. It's going to work the sides. Work the arm. Up. That'll make it a little harder. And down. Now, straight leg, hold it up. Pulse, pulse, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Deep breath. Okay, so I have the legs here. Back, come back into position, make sure that I'm going to come and bring this down. I think you'll probably need to. I'm going to kind of readjust. I felt like I needed to bring it. And I want you to bring both legs up. We're going to do our clams here. So the bottom leg's up. Of course, keeping it down will make this a lot easier. But here, down and up, down, up. Down, up. Make it hard. Give me 4, 3, now hold and pulse up, 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 up. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg down. Take a deep breath. And from here, let's go ahead and take this leg down and then up, right? So rotate the knee in now, and up. We'll do 8 more. And 7. 6. Nice deep breaths. 2 more. Now hold it here, pulse it down, 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 down. Give me 5. Awesome. Now from here, let's take the ankle, fly into your back, take that ankle, the top ankle, onto the other leg. We'll do a figure 4 before we go on to the other side. Definitely worked hip. Pull the leg in, pushing up and knee out. Awesome. Let's go ahead and bring both. Let's try not to spill that everywhere. Let's bring both legs into your chest. Let's keep the legs parallel. I'm going to go with a flat back here. I'm going to curl my head up. We're going to do a little double leg stretch. We're going to go to the other side. Reach it out. Bring it in. Okay. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, hold it. Pulse up, up. Give 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in, and let's just flip to the other side. Of course, if you need to adjust your mat into another way, adjust your mat into another way. Starting with the side elbow plank work, and then we'll go into the clams. Let's go ahead and bend your elbow, take it with your shoulder, really adjust it so that it's sitting nicely in the back of your body. You have that nice alignment. Draw your ab muscles in. Top arm is there for support, and you're gonna lift, right? So you can adjust as you need to, and I'm pushing. Two more. Hold it. Slide the legs out. Pulse it up, 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 up. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Bring the legs in. Now, you're going to readjust the position. Draw the elbow right underneath the shoulder. I brought it in just a little bit. And then bring the legs up. You can always keep the leg down. First round, we have that bottom leg lifted. I'm going to rotate the knee, lower it. Rotate it, lower. Rotate, lower, lift, lower. Breathe. Give me 4 more. Take it up. 3, 2. Hold it up. Pulse it up. 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 You do hand up. That's going to be a little harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now set it back down, and we're going to add some internal rotation. So rotate that knee in. This is a much harder leg, right? So rotate it out, rotate it in, right? You can see a black internal rotation on this. In, up, bring that in a little bit. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So I'm going to do the figure 4 on this side. Oh wait, pulses. Take it down, down, down. Can't forget those pulses. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we can do the figure 4 stretch. Take the ankle onto that thigh, right? So knee to ankle. Bring that out. I'm going to take the thigh that's, parallel to the body and pull that in, and the thigh that's perpendicular to the body and push that away. and let it go. So we're gonna stay on our back. So just make sure you're in the back. We're gonna do some single leg stretch work. So bring your hands onto one leg, stretch the other leg away. Let's stay with that flat back position. Remember, high will be easy, low. Switch, 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 switch. Now keep one leg out. I'm going to take my hands underneath and then up. I'm going to take that leg down and up, down and up, down and up. I'm going to do 4 more there. I can bring this leg more out to a table. That'll make it a little harder. 2 more. And then I'm going to hold it here. I'm going to crunch up, 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 up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, I'm going to switch legs. I'm going to take this leg out, right? So this leg stays bent. I'm going to take that down. Keeping my back flat. Breathing in and out. 4 more. Deep breaths. Now I'm going to hold it up for this last one. Pulse up, 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 up. Last 5. Now I'm going to bend both legs and twist, 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 twist. Last 8. 2. Hold, pulse it up, up, up. Give me 4. Now switch. Other side. Repeat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that leg in. Take your feet down. Slowly roll your hips up. Big stretch. I'm going to reach my arms out to my sides. I'm going to squeeze my shoulder blades onto my back. And then roll my spine down. And then release it. And then tuck my tail on up. Really big stretch here. And exhale 1 breath at a time. Let it go. One more time like that, right? Really stretching at the top and really melting my spine down. Upper back, middle back, lower back. Here I'm going to come on up. Do a big lift up, and I'm going to fold over my legs. And thank you so much for tuning in. It's been amazing. We are more than halfway there. I will be back on Saturday with another live, and then there's 1 more week. So if you like this workout, please comment below and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you. We'll have a video for you every day this week. And I'll see you again live on Saturday, same place. Thank you so much for tuning in.